Okay, so for Demi, you need to get in front of a natural light window, get really close, and you need to be able to see the colors clearly. So I have some melasma and some skin pigmentation here, but it happens to be pretty much in my contour area. So instead of completely covering that up, I'm just going to go with it. Here is my Demi palette. Could probably use a smaller one, but this is like if I wanted to do like everything. But I have them divided out into like, here are the oranges and the greens and the violets and the yellows and the reds. Okay. And then here are all my neutral tones and then some balm right here and then I have balm right here, which I'm going to put on my lips. You can add the balm to your under eyes to hydrate. And then you can also add it as a dewy glow if you tend to be a little drier without having like anything on your skin. Okay. Because the whole point of Demi is to neutralize and remove distractions so that your skin can shine through. Because if there's nothing on your skin, there's nothing to crease or crack. It's just giving you that like no makeup, actual no makeup look. Okay. So these are Demi brushes. They're just black. They were a gift from Seint to the artists. But this one is the spot brush. And I'm going to use this for my scars. So you might think that my scar is red, but it's kind of purple. Okay. So I am going to use some of the yellow shades. Because purple, like if you look at the color wheel, yellow, oh, I'm not even in it. Yellow is on the opposite. So when you use Demi, you're going to touch color to only color. And if it doesn't disappear, sometimes it's like a trial and error, right? If it doesn't really disappear, it's probably not the right shade. So I put it on with the spot brush. And then I'm going to flip it over and then just kind of buff it in on the other side. So do you see that? Do you see how it just like counteracted that? So if you're looking at Demi, I'm going to give you more than a couple colors. I'm going to recommend edits for you. The reason being is you really need a wardrobe of color when it comes to counteracting things in your face. Because you know how we talk about things being angry, so you can have more redness in your skin, and that's going to take a different color. Sometimes it's going to look more purple than red. You might think it's red, but then you're like, actually, it's purple. That zit might start off red and angry, but then move to more purple. Rosacea is going to be more purple than red in a lot of areas. Okay. And also, like, you know, I could easily just, you know, go in with a full thing on that scar. But, you know, if I really want to look like I'm wearing nothing, this is the way to go, because you really are. You're only putting color, right, where there's color. So I'm going to go in with Envy Neutral Violet, okay? And I'm going to use this. This is the shape brush that I love so much, but it's just in black. And I'm going to put this over where I already have some of that melasma. And I'm going to help it look more like, and I'm doing that to soften some of the green in the melasma so that it looks more like a shadow. And I don't even know if that like truly makes sense. I probably should come in with something with a little bit more red. Here's neutral red. Let's try that. Just a little bit more warm. I would probably like this better as a bronzer. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm going to work with my skin since I already have that discoloration there that's kind of giving me what looks like contour. And then I'm using this, to give me some warmth. Demi is one of those things you have to have patience with. You have to practice a lot. I don't use it very often because I don't mind going out with like bare skin at all. I don't mind having some blemishes, but I've also put in the work to take care of some of those pigmentation issues. And so I realize that not everybody has that and they would like to look fresh faced. So that's really why I'm doing this. Okay. Let's tackle this melasma over my top lip. Okay. Right here. And let's see, what color is that? Well, we know that melasma really is an excess of green in the skin. This kind of looks red, but it's because really we're looking at it reflecting from my lip. But it really is more of a green color. So I'm going to take orange red. Let's see. That's red 1. That's VR1. 03. RO1 is what I want. This is a reddish orange. And I'm just using the brush to lightly hit this little stash. Okay. Gone. Oh, it's in my hand. I was looking for it. Russian dry skin. I'm gonna use the balm right there. Okay. I mean, there's practically nothing on my brush. So this has partial opacity, so it allows the skin color to shine through. So that bright color you see is also working with the excess color that you see in the skin. So you can already see a lot of those big distractions have moved away. My lips don't look as full, but that stash is gone, right? Right here, I would like to maybe cover this up a little bit. Let's get in there. First, I have OY1. So this is an orangish yellow. So these are purpley, okay? They might look red, but they're really these purple veins. So I'm coming in with this color to get rid of these little veins. So again, when you have your edit, you're gonna play. And you might find, oh, okay, I thought that was gonna work and it wasn't. My phone went dead. I don't even remember what I was saying. So I have like a battery on it, but because I have the battery on it, it won't fit in my phone holder. What I was saying, so I'm gonna have to hold it with my hand. Not ideal, but I think we can get through this. So what I was saying is that 01 will cover a multitude of sins, okay? Comes in so clutch, 01, 03, 05, depending on your skin depth. These are all great. And honestly, what you need to remember too is we're tackling the excess color. Your own skin tone has really nothing to do with it. It's talking about whatever's the excess color in your skin. So when you have melasma, what we're looking at is excess green in the skin. If you have under eye circles, we're looking at excess blue, excess purple. A zit, it's either excess red or excess purple, things like that, okay? So I was using this, which I already put. I was using the 01 to just tone down right here in a really light, just a really light way, okay? You can also do this if you want, like if you have a lot of under eye circles and you want like all over, you can do a wash of color first. This is the wash brush. You can do a wash of color like this if you want brightness. And I mean, when I say like, look, you can't even see, like nothing was on the brush pretty much. Basically, we're just brightening. This isn't makeup, you guys. This is not makeup. It's honestly why I don't do it, because I'm like nothing or makeup, but look how cool it is. Like it's undeniably incredibly innovative. Okay, so I'm back to that spot brush and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna tackle right here. That is really purple. So I'm gonna go into Y01, which is a yellowish orange. So it's like a purple blue there. And if you get the right color, like I just did, it's gonna totally disappear. I'm by no means the expert in Demi. There are people and artists that have like perfected it. But I also believe that if something is too intimidating, we won't ever do it. And so it's okay to like not get it perfect, because it'll come pretty darn close. Right here, I'm going to use the same color and I'm only putting it right where it's that super dark area. And like, so when I say touch color to color, this is what I mean. And then right here, I'm going to go back into that 01. Right here. Going up to that scar, so there's no differentiation. Okay, look at that. Look at the difference. And it's like undetectable on the skin. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing over here, although this side is less dark. And this is again why I say you need to have a wardrobe of colors. Oops, too much on that brush. Right here. And when you eliminate the biggest distractions, you don't have to eliminate everything. When you eliminate the biggest ones, you all of a sudden like have just kind of this filter over your natural face. It's great. I just am loving it. Okay, so I'm going to go in with that wash color again, and I'm just going to show y'all. I'm going to pick, it's R1. I don't really remember what this color is, but I'm going to give myself some natural flushing. And then I'm going to show you something really cool with the lips. Okay. Going to take this brush and I'm going to use that same color and I'm going to brush it in the center of my lip. And now I'm going to go into this color right here that I warmed up my face with. And I'm just going to kind of outline my lips. So now I'm going to go into this little bit darker of a pink and I'm going to brush it on the sides. Okay, so now it looks like I just have like this natural flush to my lip, but they're a little bit more defined. I'm tapping into those same two pinky colors. I'll have to look at them, I'm just not familiar enough. Tapping back on here. You can always go in with your like contour color that you like and do like nose contour or whatever. I feel like I would probably use my original contour color because I like it better, but this still works. Okay, you guys, this is Demi. This is like what Demi looks like as a full face. Natural light, just removing distractions. Pretty. I just want to remind you though, the brushes really are key because you have to like be so little with it. Like if I wanted to do this vein, let's see, is it looking blue? I think so. I'm gonna go in orange 03. Hold on. It's actually really fun. So I'm gonna go into 03, which is a little bit more concentrated. This is really hard holding this and trying to stay focused. But let me show you what 03 looks like. Kind of looks like Frenchy lip and cheek. But it's gonna be a different opacity. I don't even know where it is. Oh, there it is. So it's pretty cool. So 03 would be a good one. Anyway, those edits are a really great place to go for Demi. And then obviously the brushes. So it's really fun. Can't take it too seriously, but I think you'll really like it if this is your jam.